clean the lenses on this thing. I trying to memorize the lyrics to Love Light by Lewis Taylor. And I'll show you, I'll sit here and see what I got so far, and I'll show you that I'm not taking it from the camera by just showing you what the camera's showing right now. I'm going to make sure the lenses are clean. You can see what's on the camera right now, and I'll give you what I have so far, and then you can check it against the karaoke, which I'll have on there in a second. And so I say, what am I supposed to do to keep from going under? Now you're making holes in my heart, and yes, it's starting to show, and yes, it's starting to show. I've been holding back, isn't any wonder, since you walked right into my life and interrupted the flow. And I want to know, who do you think you're fooling? And I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? No. Yeah, but I did the pitch wrong. It's, I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? Making me feel so sure, turning your love light down again. Why don't you let me be? You don't know what you're doing. Making me feel so sure, turning your love light down again. You did it again, you did it again. Baby, I want to know. No. See. Baby, I've got to know, are we going to make it? Baby, I got to know, are we going to make it? Yeah, so I think that's the next line, but I'll go ahead and switch to karaoke view here in a second. And we'll get to listen to the thing. Keep going under. Now, since you walked right in my life and interrupted the flow, baby, when you're with me, is it? No. Okay. I wasn't thinking, so I'll do it again. Oh, come on. It's doing something. It's not working right. Stupid program. Oh, I know what's wrong. I had it hooked up to the there it goes, the 5G. I don't use I had it hooked up to the camera. You have to hook it up to the Wi-Fi that's in the camera to work with the camera, and then once that's going, then you can connect to the internet. And if you forget to do it, then the program's not gonna work. So. And so the first is what I was supposed to do, keep growing under, Now you're making holes in my heart, and yes, it's starting to show. No, okay, and whoop, whoop. I was sitting there not even thinking about. So it's saying, what am I supposed to do to keep from? What am I supposed to do to keep from going under? Now you're making holes in my heart, and yes, it's starting to show. I've been holding back. Is it any wonder? Since you walked right into my life and interrupted the flow, and I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? Making me feel so sure, turning the love light down again. Why don't you let me be? You don't know what you're doing, making me feel so sure, turning the love light down again. It did it again, it did it again. And so the next, it's only the first lyric that I've memorized, and I'll show you the process I go through from trying to memorize that. It's pretty straightforward. What am I supposed to do to keep going under? Now you're making holes in my heart, and yes, it's starting to show. I've been holding back, is it any wonder? Since you walked right into my life and interrupted the flow, and I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? Make me feel so sure, turning the love light down again. Why don't you let me be? You don't know what you're doing. Make me feel so sure. Turning the love light down again. You did it again. You did it again. Okay, so baby, I want to know, are we going to make it? Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Okay. So that's the next. And so I just successfully did the first part. I know I did. So we'll start the next lyric. Did it again. Okay. So it's did it again. Baby, I've got to know, are we gonna make it? Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Baby, you're in control. Where you gonna take it? Don't you think that I know? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you think that I do? No. Do you right? Don't you think that I do you right? You know darn well that I will. Don't you think that I'll do you right? You know darn well. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But this is the Robbie Williams or Robbie Williams version. Is that right? What Robbie Williams? See, I don't even know who Robbie Williams is. I know kind of who he is, but I'm not like really. He's kind of like the he's like the Justin Timberlake of England, you know, and of course he's much older than Justin Timberlake. I'd say that he's probably given the same order of when he came about. Who would he be like? Who would be his equal at that time? Probably George Michael, I guess, in America, but you know George Michael's also English. So, do you think? Okay, so so the next lyric is, "Baby, I've got to know, are we gonna make it?" laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Is that what it is? Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Yeah. So it says, baby, I've got to know, are we going to make it? Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Baby, you're in control. Baby, you're in control. Where are you going to take it? Think I don't, something doing you right. You don't think I'm doing you right. Know darn well that I will. You don't think, is that what it says? I'll start it up. Let's see. Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Baby, you're in control. Where you gonna take it? Don't you think that I know? Don't you think that I'm doing you right? Don't you think? So I probably said that wrong. Don't you think I do you right? Don't you think that I do you right? Don't you think I'll do you? This wrong English. Don't you think that I do you right? Don't you think I do you right? You know darn well that I will. And I want to know, baby, when you're with me. No. Do you think that I do you right? You know darn well I will. And I want to know, baby, when you're with me. Who do you think you're fooling? Making me feel so sure. Turning the love light down again. Maybe when you're with me. No, I know. I did it wrong. I know I did. You don't know what you're doing. Okay, let's see if I could go the whole way through. So you're gonna. Oh, I want to go back. Let's see. So do the intro. What am I supposed to do? We're going under. Now you're making holes in my heart. Yes, it's starting to show. I've been holding back. Is it any wonder? Since you walked right in my life and interrupted the flow. And I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? Making me feel so sure. Turning the love light down again. Why don't you let me be? You don't know what you're doing. Make me feel so sure. Turning the love light down again. Did it again. Did it again. What? Baby, I want to know. Are we make it? Baby, you're in control, and we're gonna. No, it's wrong. Okay. So, it was. Baby, I've got to know, are we going to make it? Baby, I've got to know, are we going to make it? And see, you have to like really strain your brain, because when you do, I think it releases something in the brain. It kind of works the muscles to try and remember what it was. So it says, baby, I've got to know. No, baby, baby, I've got to know. Are we going to make it? You think I don't do you right? You know darn well that I will. You don't think I'd. Let's see if that. Do you think that? doing it right, no darn well I will. I want to know. Well, no, that was the second lyric. Um, Maybe I'm not to know. Are we gonna make it? Oh yeah, laying down beside me tonight and do whatever you feel. Okay. Shoot. Laying down beside me tonight and do whatever you feel. Laying down. Okay. Go back to the very beginning. You see, you have to keep doing it over and over again, and you just like work trying to get those brain muscles to like to relax and let the stuff in, and then you're like constantly working those muscles until they get built up. You know, I don't have any muscles, so you didn't show how bad that analogy is working. What am I supposed to do? I mean, see, I wasn't even thinking. See, the other thing is you have to think about what the next line is going to be before it comes. And so, what am I supposed to do to keep from going under? What am I supposed to do to keep from going under? Now you're making holes in my heart, and yes, it's starting to show. I've been holding back. It's okay. I'm going back. See, I wasn't ready because I was so happy I was going to be able to do the first part, and then I didn't know about the second part. It's so hard. What am I supposed to do to keep from going under? Now you're making holes in my heart, and yes, it's starting to show. I've been holding back. Is it any wonder? Since you walked right into my life and interrupted the flow, and I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? Make me feel so sure. Turning the love light down again. Why don't let me be? You don't know what you're doing. Make me feel so sure. Turn your love light down again. You did it again. You did it again. Baby, I wanna know, are we gonna make it? Laying down beside me tonight and do whatever you feel. Under control. Are you gonna make? We're gonna take it. And do it again. Do it again. So I'm gonna try before I get there. I'm gonna try to remember what the lyric is. So it says, doing, did it again, baby. Baby. I wanna know, are we gonna make it? Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Baby, you're in control. Baby, you're in control. Where you gonna take it? You don't think I do you right. You know darn well that I will, and I wanna know. Okay. So it's, baby, I've got to know, are we gonna make it? Baby, I want to know, are we gonna make it? Baby, I want to know, are we gonna make it? Laying down beside me tonight. No, that's not the lyric. It says, baby, I want to know, are we gonna make it? Baby, I want to know, are we going to make it? Laying, down beside. That's the second one. The first one is, baby, I want to know, are we going to make it? Baby, I want to know, are we going to make it? Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Baby, I want to know, are we going to make it? Okay, I have to look at the lyrics. It is laying down something to do whatever you feel. What you're in control, where you're going to take it. Okay. It was right. I was just thinking there was something. It was the second lyric, so I knew it was laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll just start to the beginning and see if I can make it all the way through. Okay. See all the little things you can get it caught up on. And I haven't even gotten to the bridge. What am I supposed to do? Keep going under. Now you're making holes in my heart, and yes, it's starting to show. I've been holding back, is it any wonder? Since you walked right in my life and interrupted the flow, and I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? Make me feel so sure, turning your love light down again. Why don't you just let me be? You don't know what you're doing. Make me feel so sure, turning your love light down again. You did it again, you did it again. Baby, I'll have to know, are we going to make it? Laying down beside me tonight, do whatever you feel. Maybe I'm in control, where you going to take it? You don't think I do you right, you know darn well that I will. And I want to know, baby, when you're with me, who do you think you're fooling? Make me feel so sure, turn your love light down again. Baby, why don't you let me be? You don't know what you're doing. Make me feel so sure, turn your love light down again. Do it again, do it again. And this is the bridge, Urson. Do it again, do it again. I don't know how long I can do the simple thing. I don't know. I'm to this ground. Do it again. Love light down again. Do it again. Turn the love light down again. Do it again. Did it again. Did it again. And when you're with me, baby, when you're with, is that baby when you're with me? See, and it's okay if you go ahead and you know you're wondering if the lyrics are going to be right on the. So keep turning down your love light. You keep turning your love light down. Okay, so now I can start on the bridge because I got the second one lyric, even though it's not like really down. I can kind of go there. So you don't know what you're doing. Make me feel so sure. Turn your love light down again. Do it again, do it again. Do it again, do it again. Baby, you turn the love light down, and I don't know just how long I can stick around. Baby, you turn the love light down, and I don't know just how long I can stick around. Baby, Baby, you turn the love light. So let's take that back, because that's kind of an odd set of. So it's. Do it again, do it again. Do it again, do it again. Baby, your turn the love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. It ain't just physical. But I don't know how I can do. 'Cause I found it ain't love this time around. See, I don't even know the flow of the notes and so I have to kind of figure that out as well. 'Cause it's different than the rest of the song there. So that's the bridge. That gets you to the other side of the song. That's the thing that's really funny about songs today, is that sometimes they don't even have bridges. And it's like, do you guys even understand what the average structure of a song is supposed to be? And, even Billy Joel does that. I mean, look at every single Billy Joel song. It's the same structure every time. It's two set of lyrics, a bridge, and then the chorus, or another set of lyrics, then it goes to the chorus. So it's lyrics, chorus, bridge, lyrics, or it might be chorus, lyrics, chorus, and do it again. Do it again, do it again. Baby, you turn the love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. It ain't just physical. But I don't know what I can do. 'Cause I found it again this time. Fuck you. It's a different, and I have to, what I'm going to have to do with that is I'm going to have to go back and hear how he sings it, and then I'm going to have to, so I'll probably have to, I can't do that. What I could do is put on my headphones, and, is this the right headphones? No, that's game headphones. We're going to put them, that's them back there. That's one set of headphones. This isn't the ones. This is my old gaming headphones. So I'll hook this sucker up here, and I'll go to the Spotify and figure out what the Spotify. So we go search. We have to do Robbie Williams because this isn't the Lewis Taylor version. Robbie Williams, Love Light. You're not doing, make me feel so sure. Turn the love light down again. Do it again, do it again. I've got to know, are we gonna make it? Please decide Simon tonight. Do whatever you feel. I'm gonna take it. Don't do, then I do it right. Don't talk well, I will. Then I will. Oh, maybe when you're to be. Who do you think you're fooling? So. He's much better with us. Okay. So, and I'm gonna. Where's the? Okay, and then there's it's got the lyric sheet. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. They got it synced well. Baby, you turn. Baby. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Baby, baby, you turn your love light down, and I don't know just how. No, baby. Okay, baby, you turn your light. Do it again. Do it again. And baby, baby, you turn your love light down, and I don't know just how. No. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And I don't know just how long. No. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And I don't know just how long. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Just how long, okay. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. And you have to do this to get the rhythm right, because that's what's screwing me up on this, is that it's a different rhythm. It's the bridge. He's doing this to kind of catch you off guard, because he's trying to nail it in some other way. And so, do it again, do it again, baby, you turn. See, it says do it again, baby, you turn, and he does it like really quick there, because he's going into. I think the bridge doesn't have a swing to it, and that's the reason why he doesn't delay. He just gets right into it. And so, dang it. Go back. No, back. I like have a little bit lead, but do it again. Do it again. Do it again, baby, your turn. Your love light down, and I don't know just how long I can stick around. Just how long I can stick around. No, just how long I can stick around. Just how long I can stick around. So it goes, I do it again. Baby, you turn your love. Okay. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Baby, you turn your Baby, you turn your love light down. Baby, you turn your love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. It ain't just Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. Oh, okay. See, okay, so it says, just how long I stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do if I found. Okay. Baby, you turn the love down again. And I don't know. Let's see. Do it again. Baby, you turn your. Okay. Do it again. Do it again. Baby, you turn your love light. love light down, and I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more, and it ain't just physical. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. And I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't love this time around. And I just physical. And I don't know what I can do. And I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't. And I don't know what I can. Okay. And I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't love this time around. Let's see if that's right. Okay, I was doing it wrong. So it says, just how long I stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do if it ain't love this time around. I don't know what I can. Okay. Just how long I'd stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know. Let me hear how he says that. I have to. I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. It ain't just physical. I don't know what I. So he delays a little bit. I don't know what I don't know what I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I. No, it's hard to hear how he says that. I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I don't know what I don't know what I can do. 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 If I found they love this time around. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. And so I just, I don't know what I can do. 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 You see, I'm also getting the pitch with that, so. I don't know what I can do. Again. Do it again. Do it again. Baby, you turn to. Okay. Do it again. Do it again. Baby, you turn on love light. Okay. Do it again. Baby, you turn your love light down. Baby, you turn your love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. It ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. It ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. It ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. Don't know what I can do. Don't know what I can do. If I found, then I don't know what I can do. If I found, it ain't love this time around. You turn it down, love like you did again. So let's see. Do it again, do it again. Maybe you turn up. Maybe you turn your love. Maybe you turn your love light down. Maybe you turn your love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Maybe you turn your love light down. Okay. Make you turn the love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. No, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. Just so physical. I don't know what I can do if I found. I don't know what I can do if I found. It ain't love this time around. I don't know what I can do if I found. It ain't love this time around. Love like that. I don't know just how long it will stick around. Girl, and more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what to do if I found the love this time around. So he's saying, if I found, I don't know what I can do. If I found to say it ain't love this time around. If I found there's some time around. Okay, go back. It's really tricky. Again. Do it again. Again, baby, you turn the love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. You're not anymore. It ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't love this time around. Okay, so that was the proper, and so I'm going to try to do it again. Do it again, baby. Baby, you turn your love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more, and it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do, and I don't know what I can do if I found. And I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't love this time round. Do it again. Maybe you turn up, maybe you turn the love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more, and it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. It's just physical. I don't know what I can do if I found. I don't know what I can do if I found. I don't know what I can do if I found. It ain't love this time round. You know I need more, and it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. It's physical. I don't know what I can do if I found. See. Do it again, baby. Baby, you turn. Love light. Okay. Do it again, baby, you turn. Your love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know. It ain't just physical. And I don't know what to do if I found. It ain't just physical. And I don't know. It's physical. I don't know. It's just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do if I found. I don't know what I can do. 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 Okay. Do it again. If you turn your, if you turn the love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I can do. Ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do if I found. No, I don't know what I can do. Ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. Not anymore. And I don't know what I can do. Not anymore. And it ain't just physical. Not anymore. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can. Ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. If I found it, then I don't know what I can do. If I found it ain't just enough this time around. See, that's so hard. He's doing something with the timing there that I just can't follow. It's so hard. It ain't just this. Okay. Just how long I'd stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. No. And it ain't just physical. And I don't want. It ain't just physical. And I don't know. I don't know what I could do. If I found it ain't love this time around. If I found it ain't this time around. So that's all like one measure there. If I found it ain't love this time around. That's the reason why he's doing that, so he can make that round last long. If I found that it ain't love this time around. So I guess the if I found ain't love this is like half a measure, and then it's time around, and so that time around is like a full three. That's a quarter and a half. It's like it's a what do they call it? It's like an eighth note and then a half, or not half notes. It's like 3/4 notes around. Love this time, Jose. So do it again. Maybe you turn your love light down. Maybe you turn your love light down. No, maybe you turn your love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't love this time around. I don't know what I can do if I found. I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do if I found. I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't love this time around. Okay. Do it again. Maybe you turn the love light down. And I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more. And it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. See how I want to say it. Ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. And I don't know what I can do. And I don't know what. Ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. And it ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. If I found it ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. And I don't know what I can do. If I found. So I guess he cut off the and there. But I could imagine there's like a phantom and there and say it. And then I don't know what I can do. So it ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. If I found It ain't love this time around. It ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. It ain't just physical. And I don't know what I can do. And I don't know what I can do. If I found it ain't love this time around. I'll just let it be. He does it his way, I'll do it my way. Because it is so fucking hard to do it his way. One day I'm going to get it right. But not today. So you have to kind of say that this is just the way it goes, you know. I can't do anything about it. And keep turning down your love light, you did it again. Keep turning down your love light, did it again. And I don't even have these memorized. So maybe you turn your love light down, and I don't know just how long I can stick around. Girl, I need more, and it ain't just physical. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do if I found it ain't love this time around. Keep turning down your love light. You did it again. Keep turning down your love light. No. Keep turning down your love light. You did it again. Keep turning down your love light. I did it again. Keep turning down your love light. You did it again. Keep turning down your love light. Did it again. But when I'm with you, baby, you're with me. Who do you think you're fooling? Making me feel so sure. Turn your love light down again. It's just chorus, 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 which makes the rest of the song easy. It's kind of like, I find it's all downhill from here, you know, because you're just going up that hill trying to remember all those lyrics, and then it's like downhill the rest. You can think to yourself and think, okay, when this guy created this song, he had to put those lyrics in there, and he had to figure out how he was going to time these lyrics. You know, even Robbie Robertson William had to do that. He had to think about how he's going to time it, because he's not doing it like Lewis Taylor. He's trying to make this a natural thing that people could sing to. But the thing is it's that there's some timing issues in this thing. There's some not timing issues. There's there's technique in here that's just going to blow people's minds when they try to memorize it, you know. And even though I've read sheet music and I know something about timing a little bit, I'm really not that good with it, with timing. With me, it's that what really helps me is if I've heard the Robbie Williams version a lot. The truth of the matter is I fucking hate this version. I prefer the Lewis Taylor version. I probably should learn the Lewis Taylor version, but his version of it is much harder because he really plays with the time, and Robbie's trying to make things at least a little bit more palatable, you know. And I told this to Lewis Taylor, I don't even know if he's going to read the comments on his in his YouTube. Somebody's managing. It's either him or it's somebody else. He's probably got somebody that he's paying to manage his YouTube content, but or maybe it's him for all I know. But the thing is that not Robbie Williams, but Lewis Taylor. And I said to him, this is that this happens a lot. You know, you got Alan Toussaint does Summer Nights, and then Glenn Campbell makes it palatable. And then Robert Palmer did Some Guys Have All the Luck. And if you've heard his version, it sounds like he was taking acid and cocaine and a bunch of other drugs at the same time, because with speed, and it sounds really weird. And I'm sure Rod Stewart went into that and said, okay, you need to make this something sound more pop rather than your funky Genesis effect that you're doing here. You're trying to make it sound like something Genesis would do. Um, Genesis can make stuff sound weird. You just listen to, oh, was it you or was it me? Or was it he or she? Or was it A or was it B? Or was it ecstasy? Was it you or was it who done it? You know, that's on the Abacab Campus album. If you listen to it, it's like, this is a Genesis song, and that's because Genesis, originally their music was kind of opera, rock opera kind of stuff. It was meant to be played album oriented, what do they call it? Progressive rock and prog rock. But I mean, they're kind of the poster child for prog rock, and you know, they would have Peter Gabriel singing up front, and whenever the switch from Peter Gabriel to Phil Collins, they started making their stuff more pop. But in Abacab, they decided to do a few songs that were just kind of just crazy. And I'm sure Lewis Taylor, not Lewis Taylor, but I was talking about Robert Palmer, listened to that and then said, I could do something that crazy. Or listen to some other Genesis tunes. Or he listened to some Split Ends and he said, I can do something kind of funky like that. Funky Chicken. And then Rod Stewart comes in and says, no, this is not going to fly as a pop song, but I can make it a pop song. So he says, some guys have all the luck. The Robert Palmer version is, some guys have all the luck. Some guys did all the fun. I get to see you walk, see you talk. You know, and you have no idea what he's saying there. And Rod Stewart says, some guys have all the luck. Some guys have all the fun. Some guys get all the break. Some guys, you know, which Robert Palmer wouldn't have in his tune. Alan Toussaint with Summer Nights. Summer Nights. And then Glenn Campbell says, Summer nights. Have you ever seen a southern night? Dun, 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 dun. And he made it more pop, rather than summer nights. Have you ever seen the summer night? Dun, 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 dun. They've been down in the trees. Doesn't find the bees. Don't let the know. Summer's night, you know, and he makes it all long, and it's more kind of environmental, and that's the thing about when somebody writes a tune, is they're writing it to hit some sort of style of something. But when you go to the mainstream, people are not used to that stuff. You know, they're not going to do a bossa nova or something like that. They're going to do a rock beat, and so you have to make things fit 4/4. You know, if you're and one band that really plays with time and really is not interested in their crowd really being able to see the shit that they do, but you still are able to do it, is Rush. You know, living in the night to down, deep down, chaos, and down, living in the limelight, the universal dream. Them for those who think and feel, those who let aside the alienation. I had memorized that tune one time, and so that's the reason why I know. Living in the limelight. I just mixed two songs together. Uh, uh, Living in the limelight, the universal dream for those who think and feel, those who put aside, those who put aside the alienation, the those who wish to feel will put aside the alienation, get on down the fascination, the real relation, the universal dream, the real relation, the universal dream. Yeah, but so I gave him Alan Toussaint, Glenn Campbell, Robert Palmer, Rod Stewart. Who else did this? I gave him a couple more, and I'm trying to remember what they were. Shit. Well, you could say Nick Lowe and Elvis Costello, but they did. I think they did theirs the same. You know, what's so fun about peace, love, and understanding? I know I gave him at least two more, but the thing is that it's going to happen. You're going to put out a song, and somebody's going to do a more palatable version of it, and it's just a given. So, and Cyndi Lauper put out a song that was palatable. Girls just want to have fun, and then later on, she did a Zydeco version, which I'm like, wow, you know, her doing, you know, I think it was Zydeco, or something like that. But I'm going to get this song memorized, and I'm going to be able to see it on camera, or I'm just not, and at least you saw I tried. But I wanted to share that with you so that you would see just how you have to approach it, and it's a lot of repetition, a lot of just sitting there going, okay, how's he saying this, and how is he getting that time in there, and then just trying to like remember the words, and once you got it memorized, once you've completely memorized it, what you do is you let a day go by where you don't sing it at all, and then the second day you come back to it. You don't look at the lyrics. You try to get it down the first time, and if you still don't have it, then you repeat it several times, and then you wait a day and try it again, or you just do it throughout the week, you know, because you just love the song so much, and then you sing it a lot, and at some point it gets so it becomes a synergistic response that as long as you know the very first sentence, the rest of it's just going to flow out, you know, automatically. It's just it'll be like a synergistic response, and you'll be able to sing the song without even thinking about it at all, and you'll be able to say it super fast, and you'll be able to say it in any kind of timing, or you're going to be able to say it in anybody's voice, you know, like, you know, Trailers, the one that I've sung so many times, more than any other song that I know, is Trailers for Sailor Rent, Rooms Lit, so Trailers for Sailor Rent, Moon, no, I could say it any way, or I could try to do a Bob Dylan version of it. Trailers for Sailor Rent, no, Trailers for Sailor Rent. See, I forgot. It's awful. It's so bad. I just got out of the county prison doing 90 days for non-support, trying to find myself in executive position. No matter how smooth I talk, they wouldn't listen to the fact I was just see, and you can do it that way. You can just recite the lyrics. Um, and sometimes you have to remember that you get a shiver in the park. It's raining in the dark. In the meantime, south of river you stop and you hold everything. Band is playing Dixie Double 4-time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. You step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming out of the rain, you hear the jazz go down. Competition from other places, so but the horns, they're blowing that sound. Way on down south, London town. Check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. He don't, but he's strictly rhythm. He don't want to make a cry or sing. And they say an old guitar is all he can afford. He gets under lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He got a daytime job. He's doing all right. Yes, he can play the honky tonk like anything, saving it up for Friday nights. And we're and we're the sultans of swing, you know. And we're the sultans of swing. And then a crowd of young boys that stop fooling around in the corner. Then a crowd of young boys. And what makes it easy for me to remember that and not this is this song I just learned. That song I've heard a billion times before. So to remember the lyrics is really easy because I know the lyrics. I just don't know when to the ordering. Once you know the ordering on a song, you already know. It's so much easier because you've sung the song a billion times. It's to some degree you have to remember what the lyrics are because I didn't really know the lyrics to that song until I found out, and I was like, wow, that's what the lyrics are. And then, you know, I didn't know what the lyrics were to Running with the Devil. And once you look at the lyrics and you realize what you hear Running with the Devil, it sounds like rebellious, but what David Lee Roth really saying in that song is that it's very tough to make it on your own, and all these people that you made fun of that were getting married and having normal lives, that it's very difficult to do just that, and you end up running with the devil, running on empty, just like trying to figure out how you're ever going to survive. And all these people you see all around you are living, making a living, doing it the right way. And you can't do it the right way because you don't have a job, and you don't have a love to come home to. You're stealing everything, and you're stealing just to get by. And I mean, you're running with the devil, and you're doing evil stuff just to survive, you know, is what that album is like. And so, by memorizing the lyrics to songs and reading the lyrics, you really get to know what the song's about, and it's usually not what you expect it to be about. There are so many friggin' conservatives out there that will listen to 9 to 5 on the radio. They think it's a good work song, good work ethic song. Unless they read the lyrics, they're never going to figure out that it's a rebellion against capitalism. It's a rebellion against working for minimum wage or for a low wage, not having a good enough position, not being able to break through the glass ceiling. Because it was written for a movie called 9 to 5, and if you saw the movie, it's about these secretaries who are sick and tired of being secretaries and want to move up the ladder, but the boss won't let them. And so they get this great idea to take Dabney Coleman, which is their boss, and bound him up in leathers and chains and stuff to his bed, and orchestrate in such a way that they're able to get their own ideas out, and then they create this great return on investment, and plot spoiler, create this great return on investment for the company. In the company's head, is wanting to know who came up with it, and they point out that they came up with it. And then Dabney Coleman breaks out of his bonds, shows up late, and has no clue what has just happened. And then the head of the department fires him because he did not recognize all this talent he had before him in these secretaries. But 9 to 5 goes like this. Stumble out of bed, tumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretching, trying to come to life, jump into the shower, blood starts pumping, out on the street, the traffic starts jumping with people like me on a job 9 to 5, working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. And all the conservatives hear that part, barely getting by, it's all taken in, don't give it. They just use your mind, but they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fat promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss don't want. The boss don't. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't let me. The boss don't want to let me. Want to move ahead, but the boss don't seem to let me. Want to move ahead, but the boss don't seem to let me. Want to move ahead, but the boss, I swear sometime that man is out to get me. Well, okay, and then it says, okay, but okay, I'll sing the song. Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch. And see, once you memorize the song, you can't even remember what the lyrics are unless you sing the song. That's how fucked up it is. It's a synergistic, it's kind of like what your hands do, but you don't know. It's like you're driving a car, but you don't know. If you really think about it, you wouldn't know how to do all the stuff. But if you just do it and start it, your hands just do it for you, and you don't even really know that the hands are doing it. That's what's going on. And so I say, tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretching, trying to come to life. Jump in the shower, blood starts pumping, out on the street, traffic starts jumping, with people like me from a job 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken in, no giving. They just use your mind, but they just use your mind, but they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fat promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss don't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Ooh. Well, they dream. They let you dream just to watch them scatter you, just to step on boss man's ladder. But you got dreams you never take away. You're in the same boat as a lot of your friends, waiting that day till your ship will come in. The tide's going to turn and roll your way. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taken in, no giving. They just use your mind, but they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. And then the lyrics change. And working 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life. And you dream about it, don't you? It's just a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. And you spend your life putting money in his wallet. And nobody even thinks about those lyrics because they're so much having fun singing this song. They're not thinking about the lyrics. They got 9 to 5, want to win. And then they probably all slurred the lyrics around so they don't even know what she's saying. And that song is so much fun to sing in front of a conservative audience, especially in a parking lot of a grocery store where I was singing it, because it made me realize that Dolly Parton's liberal, and she's in support of gay people. I'm sure she's pro-choice. She's probably not pro-life, and she's like, and she's kind of the honey of all the conservative crowd, but she's fucking liberal, and this song is fucking liberal, and you know, she's a showman, and showman people are not necessarily conservative. They rub elbows with gay people all the time, and so they have to be completely open. And being liberal is coming in contact with people that are not like you, and being able to get along with them, and being able to learn about them and mix. Conservatives are fucking not like that. Conservatives are about, I'm in my own world, you're in your world. I can care for you, but I'm not going to let you care for me. I'm not going to let you. I'm going to make you realize who's the boss, you know. And so they're not really good at integration. And another thing to understand is liberals, people are more liberal in cities. They're more conservative in the country. And the reason why is because in the country, you have to have a relationship with God, because you don't know how you're going to make it by whenever you're dependent upon nature. In the cities, people get on subways, and when they're on subways, they're facing people that they don't understand, or people that they don't know that speak different languages, and they have to come to start to understand those people or to get along with them. And then they start seeing that there's diversity and that people have rights, and you can't push your worldview on them, that you're going to have, you know, that you just have to let people be what they want to be and do what they want to do. And even if you disagree with it, you don't rock the boat, you know. I mean, you rock the boat when there are people who don't understand that. But I'm sure when Dolly Parton got out there, she learned that. She learned that this is not, and she is all about that. She had to come up through the country music industry, a girl. She was around 18 when she got into all this, and or even younger, but she hit the scene when she was 18, and she had to prove to them that she could do it just as good as a guy, and people realized just how talented she was, and she was producing songs left and right, and she was creating more songs so quickly that even the Beatles should be surprised by her, you know. And I don't think Beatles ever looked to see just how good a songwriter she is. But I got to listen to a documentary. I think what it was an audio book where either she was talking about herself, or maybe it was a master class. I don't remember where I heard it. It was definitely, I think it was a documentary that I heard. It was a documentary, and it talks to all the people that she knows. And I didn't know that her husband, nobody knew her husband. Nobody knows her husband, you know. And her husband wanted to stay out of the limelight, and she made sure that he would never get brought into it. And she doesn't mention anything about her husband, because he wants a private life, and she wants to be in the music industry, making these fantastic songs and living the show life. But when she's at home, he is her comfort, and she being with him gives her the chance to live the private life, because his life is so private nobody knows. Not even her friends know about her husband. Only her choice friends know about her husband. You know, but anyhow, it's one of the things I do is I watch documentaries about musicians, because that usually follows after I've learned the lyrics for a song. Then I'm kind of like, I want to know something about that musician. I want to get to know. And I pointed this out in the Bible. It says, and people say, well, in the Bible it's all, I'd say, if you think this is all mythological, and you tell somebody that, they're going to have no reason to listen to you when you describe your beliefs or what you think about the world. If you're going to set them straight, you're not going to set them straight because you've already written them off. And so the best thing that you can do is, rather than just write somebody off, is to try to give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe I don't know really what Christianity is about, and then read it and then try to make meaning of it. And people who have read the Bible and are still wondering about it start to fill in the gaps. Then they start to find out that, things like to give your life for your friends is the ultimate honor. And people don't think about Jesus' sacrifice. They think about soldiers. They think about people going to war. And that's how it's used often. But they never think, maybe they do, but I never heard in a sermon somebody saying that he was talking about himself. And so the bottom line, that somebody asked Jesus, what's the most important commandments? Or what's the most important instruction? And he said two things. Love your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. And second, love your neighbors as you love yourself. And the second one follows from the idea that we are spiritual beings. And to love God with all your heart, mind, and soul is to know God, know what God prefers, at least in the Christianity sense, because they define God. Other religions define God in different ways. So the Muslims got their own definition of God. The Christians have their own definition of God. And in that definition explains what God loves, okay? What God's will is. And that will defines how you love God by doing His will, by doing what He prefers. So you're doing what God prefers, and I said God doesn't have a sex, because why would God have a sexual organ? What would who would God be having sex with, in order to create? Why would God not be a unique being? And each person's a unique being, but the human race is a unique race. We're a unique set of beings, but ourselves, even though each of us is unique and different, we're all inherited a form. In the Bible, it says we're made in God's image. That doesn't mean we're made that God shares our look. That means that we match God's spiritual image, which means that if God loves, then we love. The emotions that we have, God also has. So God feels sad, God feels happy, God understands, and God didn't really get to know us. Even though God created us, God didn't really get to understand from our perspective what life was like until Jesus came on the earth and sacrificed Jesus' life. And Jesus was pleading with God and saying, they don't know what they're doing. you know, and so through Jesus, God was able to know about us, and that's what permitted God to have the grace to deal with us through Jesus. And the reason why we have to follow Jesus in order to get to God is we know what God loves, and through Jesus, Jesus describes God. So Jesus is kind of the glue that sticks us together. We are able to figure out God through Jesus, and God is able to understand us through Jesus. And so it's kind of like, you're a friend of Jesus, therefore you're a friend of me. I can, but no, the real truth is that God loves everybody, Christians or not. God wants everybody to understand God. But there's a part of the world where people just, will see all of the nature around them, but they don't wonder about it. And it's kind of like having artwork before people but not seeing it. It's like what Andy Warhol did with Campbell Soup cans. He wanted people to see that the people that create ads and labels for cans are artists too, and that it's really that people, if they just look at things in a different light, they'll start to see the detail and the art in everyday things. And that was kind of the thing, is that God creates all this nature for free, creates all this detail and all this intricacies and the perfection, and people want to water it down to evolutionism, and because they can't understand how it comes to be, it makes it so easy for them to say that it's designed by evolution. But the thing is that if it was evolutionary, why don't we have eyes all around? Why are we symmetrical and why not asymmetrical? If you do any kind of AI simulations, you're going to find that the things that come as a result, that the creatures that survive, because it's survival of the fittest, the ones that are going to survive are going to be asymmetrical. Some of them are going to be asymmetrical. And if you look throughout the nature, how many creatures you find are asymmetrical? A good bit of them are symmetrical. I don't see very many asymmetrical creatures. And so that's the thing, is that if you're the creator, and even if you don't believe the Christian God is God, and you don't believe the Muslim God is God, and you don't believe in a God, or you believe in multiple gods, you have to wonder how that nature came about to be. You also have to wonder how other people think of it in other ways, like people that are pantheists believe that there are multiple gods that created all the things. Maybe that's the belief that each person has their skill, and they have the thing that they master. And it must be the same way with the gods, is that each god has their thing, and that's their area. And so but the thing that people forget, or people don't think about, is that hierarchies are really a result of having imperfect perception. If the gods didn't have the capacity to read